Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a little unboxing. Over the Easter weekend, HMV were doing an offer of 50% off movies. So I thought I'd have a little browse through to see if I could get any bargains. And I managed to pick up three what I think are bargains. Sorry, it's three. What I think is bargains. And it finally arrived after it's the Easter weekend. It was a bit slow with the post, but finally arrived. So I picked up three movies. These are all sort of £14–15 each, but I got them for half price, so they all cost me about £6–7. So I thought, well, cool, that's really good. So I picked up three. The first one I picked up was a sci-fi giallo film. What? Yeah, a sci-fi giallo film called Footprints. This is another one on the Shameless label, so it's another one from my Shameless collection. It is one of the limited edition ones with the limited slipcase. And I picked up about, I think it cost me about £6.50, something like that. It is a giallo film, but it's set in space, so that's going to be very strange. But it looked like it's had some sort of positive sort of feedback, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give that a go. So I will review that on my channel. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's normally about £16–17 new, and they were doing it for half price. So I thought, yeah, I'll grab that. So Footprints. The other two are quite old films. I picked up one starring, let me take the sticker off, still got this HMV sticker on the front. These, when they post things out, they put these sort of stickers on them. And it's called The Boston Strangler, starring Tony Curtis and Henry Fonda and George Kennedy. Now this is a sort of psychological thriller horror serial killer film based on the serial killer of the Boston Strangler. And it's he murdered like 13 women who very opened their door to him, and this is his story. And I just thought, you know what, I've always quite fancied getting that, and it cost me about £5.50, something like that. So it's really, really cool. This is the Blu-ray edition, dual format edition. So it's obviously got a Blu-ray and a DVD in there with some special features. So again, it's something else I will bring to the channel. Really chuffed to pick that up actually. The Boston Strangler. Good cast. Tony Curtis, Henry Fonda, George Kennedy, an absolute legend. And so that's really, really cool. So I managed to pick that up in the sale. The Boston Strangler. Cool. And another film that I've been looking at for some time, but never got round to buying it till now. And again, it cost me about £5.50, £5.75, something silly like that. And it's I believe it's a kind of horror film. And it's called The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. Again, it's sort of like a psychological sort of thriller horror film starring a very, very young Jodie Foster. I believe she made this film just before she made Taxi Driver. So again, it's going to be early 70s, or was it mid 70s? Yeah, 1976. She plays a 13-year-old girl who lives in a secluded house, and she has a father. Her father ran after a number of local come call him that Ryan's father is never around. So I think she's turns into some sort of, like, I don't know if she turns into a killer, but a lot of people have said it's a really good film. It stars Jodie Foster, Martin Sheen, Alex Smith, Mort Sherman and Scott Jacoby. And it's The Little Girl Who Lived Down the Lane. And I love that cover. I think it's really, really cool. The cover gives me a little bit of a Psycho vibe, but yeah, I think she's a young girl with a lot of problems, which again we will look at on our channel. It is classed as a psychological horror thriller, so we will have a look at that on my channel. So they were the 3 films that I picked up from this sale, and I think all 3 cost me about no more than £15. So I got three Blu-rays for 15 quid. So Little Girl Lived Down the Lane, The Boston Strangler, and Footprints. So I'm quite happy with those. It was good to pick some titles up. They're a little different. They did have a few other titles in there I was looking at, but I just thought, you know what, I want to pick up a few titles that have always adorned me, that I've always thought about picking up but never have. And I thought this is going to be an opportunity to pick them up at a good price. Because the other films, I thought, well, I can pick them up anytime. And the lad comes down in a few days. It's his birthday week next week, and I think we'll be going into HMV and that there, so I can have a look then, see if they still got that 50% sale off, and see if there's any other titles I want to pick up. But yeah, I picked that up from the Easter sale, and I'm really happy with those. That's really cool. So that's cool. And I actually picked up some new music that arrived today. Well, it's not new, but it's a new release to me, and it's an Aztec Camera box set of their earlier sort of albums, and it's got a few live albums on there which I haven't have only been available on like vinyl, and so I've never heard them. There's one, I believe, at the 100 Club or something like that, that's finally got its first sort of CD release. This is a Cherry Red release. I did order it from them. Just warn you, when you order from Cherry Red, they're not the best. It took them over a month to deliver this. It's not very good, but it finally arrived. So that's quite cool. It is a box set. Let's see if we can open it. So it's a clam shell, and it comes with 9 CDs. It comes with a booklet. It comes with the album Knife, which is their second album. It's In Concert, 1984. They're probably their most commercially successful album, Love. An album of remixes, B-sides and live. Probably my favourite album of theirs, Stray. Remixes, rarities and live, another disc of that. Oh, it's not 101 Clubs, Ronnie Scott's. Live at Ronnie Scott's. Dreamland. And Festonia. So that's what comes in the box set. So you've got 9 discs. You got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 studio albums and 4 discs of live and remixes. So that's pretty cool. It's about, I don't know how much it was, about £30–40. It was in their sale again, Cherry Red. They did a 20% off of any sort of box sets. And so I thought, well, I'll pick that up, because although I've got a few of their albums already on CD, which I will pass down to a friend, it'll be good to get some of these live recordings that I don't have, and have some of the like rare sort of like unreleased stuff. So that's why I picked it up, because I do like a bit of Aztec Camera. And I said that finally arrived, so that's cool. So I've added that onto this unboxing just because it arrived the same day as that parcel. I forgot I ordered it, to be honest. It's been so long, but yeah, that arrived. Aztec Camera, and it's called Backwards and Forwards, the WEA recordings from 1984 to 1995. So there's a heck of an amount of tracks on there. That's cool. Anyway guys, cheers.